Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? I'm William Carrington. In this video, I'm wanting you to know, are you a leader or are you a follower? That's all. That's just the question. Are you a leader or are you a follower? Show me the hands of those who are followers. Raise your hand. Okay, thank you. Now, for you that are followers, if you don't care, just hold off for just a few minutes. I want to talk to the leaders real quick. Now, the rest of you are leaders, correct? Okay, thank you. Okay, now, if those of you that are leaders, and now you see there's followers in here, those who are either employees or those who wish not to be in a supervisory role for one reason or the other, but anyway, or take a role in management. But anyway, for you leaders, I want to say thank you all for taking that step and becoming a leader, because the world we live in needs leaders, because there's only a very few that choose to become a leader. The rest become followers, and there's nothing wrong with followers, being a follower. A follower is someone who believes in the leader and in that leader's leadership. Believes that that leader can take them to a place, keep them safe, make sure they have a job, so where they can provide for their families. That is a role of a leader from a follower's eyes. Now, from a chairman or CEO looking for a leadership, basically it's the same. The chairman or CEO is looking for a leader or leaders to take on a role of a leader, to be able to take the employees and train them to be able to, where that employee can manage what he or she does throughout her day, hoping that that employee will also become a leader someday. Because with good leaders, there becomes good management. And good management becomes profit. Because through the leadership, your company will grow, your products, whatever your service, whatever it is that you are doing as a leader, or whatever your company is doing, and you set forth goals for your company, where you want them to be, where you want your followers to go, and where you want them to be, but also what direction the company is going in, and that is up. If the company gets to a position to where, when it looks at its charts, they get real choppy, it starts to go on the downside until you get to a certain level. And when you get to a certain level, you start to come out, and you're going into the red and no longer in the black. And when you're in the red, that means it's costing you money. As you start to come down, it's starting to cost you money. But as you get in the red, there's no profit. You are losing money. That's when a lot of times the leadership roles will change, because companies have to either make a change or close. And by going under, everyone will lose, even the followers. So as you are claiming to be leaders, then become great leaders and teach those who follow you, teach them a role in managing what they do during the day. Teach them to also want to become a leader, because as they grow with the company, opportunities will open for new leadership roles. Because as the company grows, so will other opportunities for those leaders that are there now to also grow with the company and move up, either in another location or just as a higher position. But either way, you back there that was saying that you were followers, you will also need to become leaders. If you watch and pay attention, most of your leaders will also play a role in your community, not only at work, but in your community. And that's either through a church group or a fundraiser or different things the company may have for the employees in the community. But you'll start to see this take place. And it's all because they chose to be leaders. But if you're going to be a leader, become a great leader. Lead your people in the right direction. Lead them so where your company shall grow, not so where your company will lose. You have an opportunity every day to do better as being a leader. You have an opportunity to help those who choose to be followers. You have an opportunity to be able to train them so where they can also take the step and become a leader and to work their way into management. There's different things you can do in life, but these things that will be so helpful to you will be teaching others to do what you do. Not having a fear of them replacing you, because as I started out in business, those who were training me had a fear of losing their job. So they weren't secure in what they were doing, and they didn't really want to train the followers to be leaders. They wanted them to stay where they were. But as you start to train, you will see that it's totally different. As you train others, you'll be able to take that knowledge that you learned by training others and take that through your career, wherever your career may lead. But ladies and gentlemen, what I see here is a room full of leaders, an opportunity for leadership to grow. Even to y'all in the back, which you consider yourself followers, but I see leaders in you. Throughout my career, I have taught many, many people, men and women, all races, all religions. I have taught them to become leaders. And still today, most of them are still in a position playing a leadership role in their daily life. So please, whatever you do in life, please learn to become a leader. Not only at work, but in your community, in your church, or at school. Even when you're out and you're just out and having some fun, become the leader in that too. Because everyone needs leadership. Everyone needs someone to help them. So you, that I'm talking to, you that are classified as leaders, that people look up to you, remember, pass it on, and pass it on. It will only help us all. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.